Just last week, he killed another girl again. This time, his childhood friend. They grew up together and even attend the same church. His social media name was Seki, a Japanese term for a serial killer, but no one ever suspected anything, unless maybe for his few accomplices who are yet to be uncovered. This is the story of Ayomide Adeleye, the 23-year-old Nigerian psychopath and serial killer who at the age of 17 killed his own blood sister. Then he killed his girlfriend, and just last week he killed his childhood friend again. Ayomide Adeleye is a 200 level philosophy student of the Olabisi Onabanjo University in Ogun State in the southwestern part of Nigeria. He confessed on Monday, the 2nd day of September 2024, to killing Christiana Idowu, a 300 level student of the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. His confession, made to the 174 Battalion of the Nigerian Army, brought an end to the 2 weeks long search for the girl who went missing on August 19 while on her way from Ita Oluwo to the University of Lagos in Yaba, where she was undergoing an industrial training. Christiana Idowu and Adeleye, the murderer, knew each other as they both schooled in Ogun State together, attended the same church, and lived in the same Ita Oluwo community. On that Sunday, the girl, who normally goes to Unilag on weekdays to return home on Friday, left her house as usual. While on her way, it began to rain, so she took cover in Adeleye's family shop, which was just outside his house. She only wanted to stay out there for a while and head back to her destination, but he invited her into his house when the rainfall became intense. While in his house, he attempted to take advantage of her, but she resisted, and out of anger, he killed her. At 8:50 p.m. on the same day, using Christiana's phone, he texted her mother via WhatsApp. His text message read, "Hello madam, you have such a beautiful daughter. How much are you willing to pay to see her again? We have her in our custody." What began as a young lady seeking shelter in a friend shop turned into a homicide and then a staged abduction with ransom demand. Using the View Once feature on WhatsApp, he sent the widowed woman 2 pictures of her daughter Christiana. Worthy of note is the fact that Christiana's mother is a widow. She lost her father a few years ago. Back to the story. In one of the pictures he sent to her, it is observed that he held her head up with his hand, meaning she was already dead when he took the pictures. But Christiana's mother and the investigators did not know this until his confession last Monday. He already killed her and was still demanding for ransom. Such a wicked soul. After sending the picture, he made a 3 million naira demand and gave them a 24-hour deadline, lest, according to him, we off your pikin, sell her parts, meaning we kill your daughter and sell her parts to organ harvesters. His message further reads in pidgin, "We don't kidnap your pikin, madam. No be only your pikin dey here, meaning we've kidnapped your daughter and she isn't the only one in our custody." For the better part of 8 days, Adeleye pretended to be a man from northern Nigeria. He declined calls and claimed he would accept 400,000 naira if the money came quickly. On August 21st, he claimed he was involved in organ harvesting, and if he got his demands from the organ harvesters, he may kill her and sell her parts for 1.5 million naira. His message reads, "I have nothing to lose, madam. If you don't settle us, the harvesters will, and they pay nothing less than 1.5 million naira for a healthy body. So, you see, I have nothing to lose." He also wrote, "If I collect anything less than 1.5 million naira from you, that is me helping you." Before sending this message, he wrote, "My one and only job is to get people young and healthy people, majorly between the age of 18 to 40, and your daughter is very well in that age bracket. Now you may ask, why are we requesting for ransom? If there is no demand for organs yet, we reach out to the families of the people we have. If they meet our demands, we set them free. He added, if they don't, we keep them healthy. Those in charge of harvesting are in need, and by the way, they are always in need. When Christiana's widowed mother told him she could only raise 350,000 naira through donations from her church members, he suggested to her that she informs her friends in school so they could raise the money. He wrote, don't you think it will be nice if her school friends know what is happening to her? Because it occurred to me that no one of them knows what is happening, and you don't think they could be of help to you, madam, help you contribute to your cause. At this time, Adeleye, the shameless murderer, was speaking with Christiana's other friends and feigning ignorance over the matter. This was how he established they did not know about the ransom demand, and he wanted Christiana's mother to seek help from Christiana's friends. Here is a WhatsApp conversation he was having with one of their mutual friends. The girl wrote, guy, have you heard about Christiana? She's been kidnapped too. Then Adeleye pretended and replied, God, I'm just hearing now. She was supposed to go to Yaba yesterday now. Omo, this is really crazy. And the mutual friend wrote, she went now, but she did not come back. My mom was telling me this morning. Then he replied, Omo, I'm trying not to believe this. I just pray y'all are wrong. And the friend replied, I was just shaking. I called her number. It switched off. And then Adeleye replied, come back as how? She won't be back till weekend. She's doing her IT at Unilag. So she leaves on Monday, comes back on Friday. Then the friend replied, her mom said kidnappers picked the call, asking for 3 million naira. And the kidnapper replied, Omo, I feel so sick. I'm just down. I'm still worried over one person. Then Adeleye replied, have they informed her department? Mercy, please be careful. Is goodness with you? I beg you guys should not leave yourself. Then the friend replied, yes, the school knows now. My friends were talking about it too. He's around. Then the kidnapper and murderer replied, I have a bad feeling about this, honestly. Feels like my chest is all of a sudden too tight. What's a Palace of Peace trying to do about it? Then this friend replied, I don't even know. Trying to raise money, I guess. And then he wrote, may God take control, whereas he had already killed her. Then this other friend replied, amen, oh, we won't stop praying. And the next thing he asked, has the guy been found? Well, from the conversation you could tell he is feigning ignorance, claiming not to know what was happening, whereas he was the said kidnapper. Upon his arrest, the military found 7 phones in his possession. They also found an email address he created to receive a statement of accounts confirming Christiana's ransom payment. To apprehend him, the military obtained a Sportybet account he provided to Christiana's mother with number 933-638-0839 Wema Bank, and they froze the accounts after she paid 350,000 naira into it on August 21st. After experiencing issues accessing the accounts, Adeleye demanded a statement of accounts be sent to him via the email address musaahmed0288@gmail.com. He created this email address claiming to be a Hausa man. The email address he created was a combination of 2 names, Musa and Ahmed, to match the persona he had done to execute the con. Adeleye made the woman send more money to Christiana's bank account so he could withdraw it, because at this time he had access to Christiana's account. She sent 10,000 naira and begged him to release her daughter, but he complained that the money was insufficient. He wrote, just 10k, madam. He asked, I thought you said you had more money. This woman, serious. This woman no serious. He then told her he would follow up with the issues preventing him from accessing the 350,000 naira she paid earlier. He wrote, I will text you when I get it. Until then, before I text you, he told her on August 23rd, have a good day, have a good weekend. And on Sunday, The 174 Battalion Nigerian Army tracked Christiana's phone to Adeleye's residence, where they picked him up. He confessed to burying her in a shallow grave in his compound. During interrogation, Adeleye attempted to commit suicide but was restrained by the army. The matter has now been transferred to the Lagos Police Command for further investigation and uncovering of his accomplices who helped him bury Christiana's body in his compound. Many believe his family knows about this. We shall keep you updated as the story unfolds. Do also subscribe and follow us so you don't miss out on the remaining parts of the story. Thanks for watching and do have yourself a great day.